Okay, guys, so it is craft day there on HSN, and I wanted to make a quick video because something I saw that Griffin had, and I'm like, oh, where's my set? So I went and pulled it out. So I'll have that linked in the description box, and any other links that will be there for, especially the HSN items, will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. Hopefully by now you've seen this video. Actually, I don't know. I might put this other video out first. But it is for the Dime Press Christmas camper. It's so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. But I left this out because I was just working on it. But also, I have a couple things I want to mention. So today we're going to work on this one, the Nativity die set from Griffin. I had bought this in the year of our Lord 2018, October 2018, and I remember exactly specifically because that's when we bought our house, and literally it was delivered and we moved. So like everything was packed. Obviously I didn't have my craft room ready for a couple of months, and then to unpack everything and get it going. And so I just never had used it that time, so this is my stash. Of course, I always like to get my Anna stuff. Anything I collect, I just put it, I put it with, the other Christmas items that I have from Anna or whatever, and I get to it later. So I had not tried it, so I'm going to try it out today. They brought it back. So we'll try those guys out in just a minute. But I have a lot of notes because, oh my gosh, you guys, did you all crash the HSN site last night? I could not place my order for 19 minutes. It was just stuck. Finally, the stuff that I had in my cart went through, and then I picked up some things while I was on there, after it turned into craft day. And I was not able to check out until at least, well, my time. It was basically an hour later. It was almost 10 o'clock, meaning it's almost 1 in the morning on the East Coast. And it was just crashing. And I was like, well, I guess that's good. But hopefully you guys got what you needed to get, it seems like. So that was kind of fun. I've been shopping H&M and QVC forever, and I've never seen that happen. So I was like, that's crazy, but we love Christmas in July, and there was just so many fun things people were bringing. So really quickly, if you picked up anything Diamond Press before midnight, or even sometimes right at midnight, like, the prices haven't changed over for if they were going to do like price drops, because sometimes that happens right whenever the craft day starts, and you have a 30-day money back guarantee, or price match guarantee, should I say, on that. So I just want to mention real quickly the Nativity set, the Diamond Press Nativity pop-up. It dropped $5 in price, and I just wrote down and then how much they dropped in price, just so you would know. I don't have like the price of it right now. The embossing folders dropped $3. The ornament dies dropped $3. I think it says stencils. I wrote it really messy. Oh my gosh, you guys. Both types of stencils. Remember, there's the everyday and there's the Christmas one, or the holiday one. Those dropped to $5 in price. The front porch sets, which include the holiday front porch and the regular everyday front porch, which is the video I had made on the Home Sweet Home one, dropped $5 in price, both of those. The large sentiment dies, you guys, dropped $5 in price. The magic reveal, the little, oh, I actually have all these things here. I guess I could pull out real quick. Dropped $5 in price. The shaker, the window shaker dropped $5 in price. You guys, this is crazy. The last thing I wrote, and I even told myself, I'm like, what did you write? The slimline border dies dropped $3 in price. So you can chat online with HSN, like if you log in, if you go over with my links, if you're already there, whatever it is. And you go to your account on the left, it'll just say chat, and you can just click on that and just say, hey, I ordered this, and this yesterday, or whenever. It doesn't really matter. You can just say that you ordered, they can find it. And say that it dropped in price, you want price match, and they'll do it right there online. Or you can call them up, and you can do it that way too. But I always just chat online because it's easiest. The apron was already reduced in price, so that one was already there. But yeah, so this guy, obviously the borders dropped in price. The little front porch ones did. The ornaments and the stencils did too, right? So this stencil is the ornament dies. I'm just showing them real quick to you guys if you've forgotten already, because I know it's been a week of fun every day, several videos a day, so check them out if you like. The large sentiments, again, dropped in price. Yeah, I don't think the background's one did, because I would have written it down. So yeah, I only wrote down the large sentiment, like this one. And then, like I said, the stencils, the shaker window. Oh my goodness, this is so cute, you guys. And again, this one comes with 4 different seasons, so it's not just Christmas, so that's really fun. And then this guy also dropped in price. Oh, somebody had asked, they said, about this card specifically, how you're supposed to send it. So basically like this, right? It's covered up, and that's just how you would have it. And then the person, when they open it, see it says rotate, and it even shows the arrow going that way. They rotate it, and then you end up with this little guy. I just left this on the outside because I took time to decorate it, so I was showing that to you guys more in the video than this way, right? But yeah, so that's that. Okay, so just want to make sure you guys got that info, and also if you're looking for, you know, to pick them up, then you know that they are dropped in price. Hold on. Okay. All right, so let's check this out. So I'll also link whatever else I picked up myself, because obviously I picked up other items. And I wanted to show you real quickly. I don't even know if this is a good picture, but I already moved into my holiday boxes, the storage boxes from Diamond Press, and I realized I probably need more of them for like other brands and like the pretty stuff that I have there. So I just want to show you, of course I stacked a bunch of stuff inside, but those are them there, and then these are the regular pattern ones. They did bring back the regular pattern ones, just a few, or two colors, should I say, not a few. The black and white one, and then one of the printed patterns. My goodness. So anyway, those are like my favorite. I really like that. I love the storage pouches. Like, I just love them. So that's just me. And like I said, I picked up another pair. Okay, so this is a Nativity die set. So let me know what you guys are picking up, because I always like to know that too in the comments there. So super pretty. I have another one of hers that's the mini Nativity die set. I probably should have pulled that out. I think that's still available too. But, you know, look at this. I mean, so again, just different styles in the same kit. That's why I think this is interesting. Oh, my goodness. I was like, oh, where do you get this border die when I saw this here? It's in the kit. So you have this beautiful border. It looks almost like gathered like silk, like robe curtain type of thing. I don't know. And then we have this set here. Now, this kind of thing, she brought back brought out a bunch of new dies that are like this. And I did pick up a couple I didn't, because I was like, you know, you really have to either fussy cut things or do what you need to do to make it look more amazing than just like that metallic and looking really cool. So of course these, I'm going to use metallic paper. I'm going to run it through and it's going to look great. But, you know, some people do like white paper and do a little inking or whatever it is, but I like quick and like elegant, and so I'm just gonna do that kind of thing other than like trying to color it. But you can also leave your die on your paper and put color through these areas, right, with like an ink dauber, and then you can color it without removing it and trying to be careful. But again, you're coloring that, like, not the face, or just a little bit here. So, you know, you have to really pay attention to what it is that you can color if you're doing it that way. So we have that awesome die. We have this one here with the Joseph and Mary and the baby Jesus there. And then this one is a whole nativity scene on its own. You know, it's very stylized. Just you have your other wise men there, and you have, again, Mary, Joseph, and the little baby, which is just like a little halo here. You can just barely see him there. And then this one, the cool, you know, star there, and then we have a little camel, we have a little manger baby here, and then the stable, and Mary and Joseph, and then the three wise men. So just different sceneries, in my opinion, for the one set, right? So for me, honestly, I'm thinking about doing something really simple like this kind of thing, or like this one. So we'll do some layers, and this one here they use like a white core paper, and all they did was sand it down, so you get the look from that. Mine's gonna look probably more like this one here, so just something simple and clean, since we have other things to talk about. We had some housekeeping to get to. Make a quick little video doing something like this. So what's gonna take me a minute is looking for paper that is subdued and pretty, and just like, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll go a little more Christmassy. We'll see. I will be right back. It's interesting. I'm looking at this, and this isn't even holiday paper. This is just paper I just happened to catch a glimpse of, the Salon Nouveau paper pack. I guess I can cut down some of the larger paper, but these are already cut to 5x7, so why fight it? What if I put that down? And then still did the similar thing. So I grabbed some Gold Mary from my Hunky Dory papers, which I am in love with. And so I have this, and I think I'm going to matte and layer that too, and depending on the size of that, let's see. So if we'd have that, and then we cut down like a little mat, and then let's get some white paper going, and we'll emboss it to make it look really pretty and elegant there. And then how big is this guy? And I'll just grab some flourishes, or maybe make some. I don't know if I think we have too much gold. I think I need to get some flourishes that have like some respite in there, you know, instead of just being gold, gold, gold. So I will find some from a kit or something. Oh my gosh, you guys, I bought 2 packs of Anna Griffin's like stickers that have to do with like snowmen and like the flowers and stuff. I don't know. So yeah, that'll work on there. So let me grab that white paper I'm thinking of, and I'll cut down some of these guys and I'll be right back. So I trim this down just to have it ready. And then for this, I'm just gonna start gluing things down, I suppose. So I have a ton of glues in front of me now. I don't know what I'm doing. I just have the glue that, you know, I have in my stash because I love Nuvo Deluxe, so everything else is just like, I don't need that. And then I picked up that new Hunky Dory glue, well, new to me, and gotta use them. So I just have a ton of random stuff in front of me here. This is from like years ago because I was always buying the Kohlal stuff through Crafter's Companion. Okay, so 5x7 pretty paper. Just put that down, and it's almost like a greenish color, right? I don't know. It looks like it goes to me. Mirror card. Ooh, should we trim this down? I guess we should. 4x6 on that one. I'm just kind of eyeballing. I don't know what they did in the example there. So 4x6, and let's take out this center area so that we can use it for something else. Where are my... This is funny. I hardly ever use a craft knife anymore, but now I've been using them all the time. Here's one now. There we go. Oh, that was real safe. I had this just sitting like this. Not great. Okay, so we're gonna just need a little bit of edge, but I'm just gonna go ahead and give myself a comfortable edge just because I don't want to cut it too small and then you just ruin your paper and it didn't work for what you needed, right? So let me cut this down. I can hear my son. I'll be right back. Last piece. This mirror card has me on my toes because a lot of times I just wake up and start making videos and I'm not ready for the day. I'm probably still in pajamas. A lot of, yeah, so we got pajama duty here. Alright, let me put this over here. And so for something like this, again, that one's 4x6. We'll glue it down just a minute. And then I have a piece of just white cardstock that I cut down to 3 7/8 by 6, I'm sorry, by 5 7/8, so it's just the smallest inside of here, but you know, if you want a bigger matte area, then just, you know, cut it a little bit smaller. And I'm gonna run this through, I'm trying to see what I have here. And it just needs texture. I mean, I have this floral, I'm sure I have a holly one, don't I? I'm 100% sure I have some kind of holly, but I don't know if I need to spend time looking for it. What's this? Yeah, that's okay. I'll just use this floral one. I just want texture. I'm not really too concerned. Well, how about this one? Alright, let's do this one. Even though I always go to the roses one, I love that one. But let's put this guy on here. And since it does have kind of a pattern, I'll try and center it, but it's not the biggest deal because most of it's going to be covered up anyway. Okay, so I'll run this through and I'll be right back. So I ran this through my spellbinders. I did use the universal plate, so it's the plate. I used A and B platforms. I used one shim and a cutting plate. And that was a perfect sandwich for that. I really do like the universal plate because you can figure it out for literally anything, you know, because there's so many different pieces you can work with. Okay. Which is funny because, like, with my marquee, I love that it's just the folder, right? You just run it through and we're good to go. And if you want embossing with your marquee, you can run through like this with a piece of foam underneath, like kid fun foam, and run it through and it gives you that embossing. Some people just use a couple pieces of paper underneath or on top just to give it more thickness, right, as you're rolling it through. Obviously, you don't want to put too much thickness. I like the foam because it gives. And so it just seems to be a better option for me, but you know, whatever you like to use. Okay, so we're going to put this guy down, and then we're going to cut that topper, and then, you know, put some little swirls in behind here and there and see what else we want to place. Let me get this going here. That looks pretty straight to me. And this little textured piece on top, and we can texture it both ways, like this side or this side. It's interesting. I feel like this has more texture to it, but that's okay. I'll just put it down the way it's supposed to be. What is moving? I hear something moving like it wants to fall. Alright. Okay. So we have those pieces so far. Now this guy, again, whatever it is that you like. If you have your Anna Griffin, you want to cut into your magnetic mat, which I've never done. I don't like doing that, but, well, that's not true. I haven't ever done it. I've done it on videos just to show you guys, but it's not my favorite thing. So I'll just run this through. This paper's kind of delicate, you know, as far as I don't want to tear it. I know a lot of times her dies are really like, they really just want to get in there. So I'm going to try die cutting it and see what it looks like. If I have to run it back through with a rubber embossing mat, I'll do that. Probably with the spellbinders. Maybe with my marquee. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll be right back. I just ran it through and I haven't used any kind of embossing, but to be honest, I mean, that looks pretty good already. Maybe I'll give it a run through. See what happens. I'll be right back. So what, you know, I did, instead of doing a whole embossing layer, I just ran it back through with a piece of paper. So with a white piece of paper in there. And that will give you some thickness to push up into your die. And I think that is better. So this one has a little bit of etching on it, and I can actually run this through with a rubber embossing folder now, or mat, and I would think that that's going to come out really nice. But then we have this piece, again, a little more etched. Those areas. Okay. So funny. I was like, oh, I'll just grab some flourishes from any card kit, and I opened like 3 card kits. They don't have them. Like, they always come with flourishes. Even the paper pack I was just looking at right now didn't have flourishes. Weird. I found these in the card kit. So, again, I can keep looking if I think I need other ones, but let's see. That's one. Okay. Oh yeah. So pretty. So we had something like that. They have kind of sticking out here and there. Or maybe something like this. Again, just keeping it really delicate and pretty. And then I have these Banner Day, which had a ton of Christmas things in it. So let's see. Merry Christmas to you. Kind of like that, Joy to the World. Because it's staying with that white and gold too. Okay, alright guys. So I think this is going to be popped up. So for right now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and just... Oh, you know what? These are stickers, right? I always forget that, and then I just go and stick them down anyway. Honestly, it's probably less aggravating to just glue them down. But let's pick at this here. Oh, come on, buddy. How funny, my pokey tool isn't as pokey as it used to be. Oh my goodness. I don't want to mess up the front. There we go. I think that's good enough. They're not always that difficult to get into. But most of the time. Also, if you're not sure, I would rather put wet glue and then be able to move it than to just pop it down and or you kind of want to be stuck, right? So if you're a little newer to crafting, maybe you want to do that and not take off this and just put some glue. A lot of this is being covered up, but that's okay, I guess. Let me see if this one's going to be as picky as that last one. Not too bad. It's coming along. Of course, my nails are kind of in a pointy style at the moment. There we go. Yeah, but if you're having trouble getting those removed, I definitely would use a pokey tool or a pin or something else, because otherwise your nails are kind of blunt, you know, and they kind of start messing with the edges there. I don't remember how I had this. But, oh, got a little bent there too. That's not great. Let's see. Maybe just in here if that was there. This can come out here. It's okay. Alright, so I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this and I'll be right back. So let's get that going. Just kind of bending it back the way I want it. Is this really stuck down? I was going to say, if this isn't super stuck down, what I'm going to do is bring it down a little bit. Alright. More like that. That way you see a little more of it too. Okay. That wasn't too bad, huh? So pretty. Just delicate and lovely. And how is that crooked? Let's see. A little more that way. There we go. And I just put dimensionals here and there. I put one under each head and then all around. I'm going to squish it down from the back. Okay. So that's what we have right now. You guys, that is so elegant. Lovely. And then just Joy to the World. And I think I'm just going to pop that right there. And, you know, interestingly enough on this one, I think what I'm going to try to do is just leave some of it. We can also just glue it down, but what I'm going to do is leave those edges, because I don't know if you can see that the very edge is off the sides, and I don't want that stickiness causing me any problems later. So, let's see. Something like that. I'll try a little more off this one. And that will be that. I'm just trying to see if I want it down here. Really pressing down on that. And that's it, guys. Wow. Alright, well thanks for watching, guys. I'll have some images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. And again, all those different price drops, just do the chat, give them a call, and they'll get that set up for you. Don't say, did I glue this together? No. Oh, you know what? I'll be right back. Stamped right inside. So we have Joy to the World, and this is from that set that I told you guys is like half price or whatever they did with it. For the weekly deal drop from Craft's Companion. So it's the binder, and somebody asked where I got the binder. The binder came with all the stamps, and then of course the card kit that comes along with it. And I mean, these are all so sweet, but maybe Peace in Your Heart, Love in Your World, since on the outside we have Joy to the World. So let's get this guy. And I remade my card, obviously, if you want to stamp this first, or if you want to do an insert, you know, that's great too. I think I'm just going to go for it, guys. I live life dangerously, of course. Here we go. Let me straighten that out in here so I have an idea how straight that might be. And I'm just going to go for it. And if I mess it up, guess what? I'll put a insert over it. No big deal. So again, VersaFine, my fave. Let's put this here nice and straight. And I'll try to stamp this as straight as I can. And again, I didn't use a stamping mat or anything, so I'm just pressing firmly. Honestly, for this stamp set, because they are acrylic, they're not photopolymer, they're very firm, right? So that's a good thing. Okay, so I'm just making sure every area is really touching. I'm not really pushing down, guys. I mean, you can see I'm barely using my fingertips. But just that every area is touching. And there it is. Peace in your heart. Love in your world. Gorgeous. I'm not going to completely close it because it's VersaFine. But yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll have the links for everything in the description box, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.